Queensland. This morning I was chilling out in London, oh. Then I ended up in Istanbul. Last night I was in Switzerland. Yeah.
Welcome YouTube family. Welcome. I hope you guys are all well. Let me actually place what's happening, IG family. Welcome to the live. Let me actually figure out how it is that I can place you guys on a better angle, okay? So you guys can see the screen, okay? What's happening, guys? What's happening? Can you guys see my screen clearly? Comment down below if you guys can see my screen clearly. I know the light is very bright up here. Okay. Comment down below. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're going to be talking about something exciting today. I'm really excited for this call. Give me a second. Let me place you guys on a slightly better angle, okay? IG family, let me place you guys on a slightly better angle. Okay, I think this will be fine. Alright, I think that will do it. Okay, let's get started. What's happening, guys? First things first, welcome. I'm really excited to be on this live with each and every one of you. I just want to welcome Saida, Mr. Asad, welcome on IG Live. And hey, YouTube family, welcome. I can see you guys are watching also on YouTube. Welcome, guys. So, honestly, I've been very, very fortunate to have found this information that we're literally be going to, that we're literally going to cover within this live. Guys, I found this information very young, and I'm honestly forever grateful that I found this information quite very young. And honestly, I made it one of my life chief aims and purposes of my life to impact the lives of over literally 1 billion people with my voice and my appearance. So guys, with that said, let's get started. So I just want to ask you real quick a quick question, and that question is, imagine if you could live life right on your own terms. Imagine if you could live life doing what it is that you love. Imagine if you could live life, right, living what it is that you want to live. Imagine if you can live life, right, not doing what your parents and your friends want you to do, but really what you really are truly passionate about, right? So guys, we're going to be covering that in detail. I'm actually very excited. So with that said, I just want to ask you a quick question. That question is, what do you know about the word IKIGAI? Guys, you gotta understand this word IKIGAI is a powerful word. And literally, at the end of this live, you guys are going to be like, wow, IKIGAI is something I need to learn, guys, okay? So with IKIGAI, all you want to understand is, okay? Guys, you got to understand 4 aspects of your life, okay? You got to understand 4 aspects of your life, okay? Okay. First things first, actually, let's look at the definition of the word IKIGAI. Isn't that a better idea? Because some of you might not actually know the word IKIGAI. So the definition of, by the way, IKIGAI is actually a Japanese word. Okay, this thing is a Japanese word. Okay, this IKIGAI concept is a Japanese concept. Okay, and it actually means having a direction, right, in life. It just basically means you have direction in life when you have IKIGAI in your life. It just basically means you're actually satisfied with your life. So now, hey, you might be satisfied with your life right now, but you might not know what IKIGAI is. Okay, but you're living a life that has IKIGAI in it. Isn't that something? Now, let's talk about those 4 main components that you gotta understand, okay, for you to really and truly say, hey, I know what IKIGAI is, okay? The first thing is you gotta know what you, love. You gotta know what it is that you love. What is it that moves you? You gotta know what that is. Second thing, what you're good at. Okay, so far we covered 2 components of the whole concept of IKIGAI, guys. What you love, what you're good at. Okay? Next one is what you can get paid for. Guys, imagine doing what you love and still getting paid for it. Okay? Getting paid for it. So far, you just want to understand 3 concepts to really say, I know what IKIGAI is. what you love, okay, what you can get paid for, and what you're good at. Okay, so today, guys, at the end of this live, I actually want you to do yourself, not me, do yourself a favor and really find out what you're good at, what you love, and what you can get paid for. And last, what the world needs. See, these 4 questions, guys, I'm telling you, once you know them, you're halfway done mastering the concept of Ikigai. Guys, I have to go through this information over and over and over to really understand what Ikigai is. So what's the first thing? You gotta find out what it is that you love. What's the second thing? You gotta find out what it is that you're good at. What's the third thing? You gotta find out what it is that you can get paid for, that you're good at and that you love. And the fourth is what you're good at, what you love, what you can get paid for. But also the world needs it. Guys, there's no point in you being good at something that you can get paid for, but the world doesn't need it. Does that make sense? You gotta tick the box for all those 4 things. Hey, Mohammed, what am I good at? What does the world need? What can I get paid for whilst I'm doing? Not something that I don't love. It has to be something that I love. Okay? I love it. I can get paid for it. The world needs it. Not just me. You can't be selfish. You gotta be selfless. Okay? You gotta care about others, what they want. Hey, care enough about what others want, you will have all it is that you want. I learned that about 3 years ago, guys, and I live by that rule every single day. Don't worry about yourself. Worry about what others want. So now, once you figure this is where it becomes fun. Love, and when you're good at, that becomes your passion. Are you guys seeing this? What you're good at and what you love to do, that becomes your passion. So guys, now what do you think is the link between what you're good at and what you can get paid for? Guys, I want to ask you this question, okay? What do you guys think is the connection between what you're good at and what you can get paid for? What do you think it is? I'll tell you what it is. It becomes your profession. Why? Because you're good at it and you're going to get paid for doing it, okay? So far, we discovered that there's 4 components you gotta master, okay, for you to really understand what truly Ikigai is. Number 1, what do you love? Number 2, what you good at? Number 3, what can you get paid for? And number 4, what does the world need? Now, the connection between what you love and what you're good at is passion. The connection between what you're good at and what you can get paid for is your profession. Now, what do you guys think is the connection between what the world needs and what you can get paid for? Now, that becomes your vocation, okay? It just basically means your employment, okay? Your business, your job, okay? If you love it, if you're going to get paid for it, okay? If it's your passion, okay, if it's your profession, right? Then it becomes your vocation. Now, lastly, what do you guys think is the connection between what the world needs and what you love? Guys, you gotta love what it is that you're doing. Now, let's say the world needs what I'm doing and I love it, then that becomes your mission, guys. Okay, that becomes what? That becomes your mission. Okay? Guys, this concept literally transformed my life. I learned this thing, the first time I learned it was about 3 years ago, guys. Right now I'm in network marketing. Before I go involved in network marketing, I got hold of this concept. All right, one of my mentors, his name is John Lee, guys. This guy sat down with me and told me this whole concept. He said to me, Mohammed, you gotta understand what Ikigai is. At first I'm thinking, what is Ikigai? He said, you want guidance in life? You want to make a whole ton of money? You want to impact people's lives? You gotta know what Ikigai is. I said, what is Ikigai? He said, it's a Japanese word, and it basically means having guidance in life, having satisfaction in life, and making a whole ton of money. I said, brilliant, this is what I want. Guys, 3 years ago, that's exactly what I done. Okay? Literally, I saw it and I ran with it. you gotta understand the first thing. If you wanna understand the whole concept of Ikigai, the first thing you gotta understand is what do you love. We're trying to figure out how to have guidance in life, how to become successful, how to be satisfied, how to be fulfilled and still make money. Doing what you love, you gotta master this concept. The first thing, what is it that you love? Man, I'm telling you, I don't do things that I don't like. I'm telling you. Right? So the first thing you gotta understand is, what is it that you love? Second thing, what's happening YouTube family? Okay? Guys, as promised, we'll be doing this literally Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and IG Live at least 3 to 4 times a week. Okay? Guys, Monday, man, one of my favorite days of the week. Imagine living life the exact same way on Monday and a Sunday. Guys, that's how I live my life. I'm a full-time student studying business at the moment. And also alongside that, I have my network marketing business. Okay? Guys, I made one of my chief aims of purposes of my life, right? Chief aims and purpose of my life to impact the lives of over 1 billion people. What's your goal? What really moves you guys? I understood Ikigai 3 years ago. Exactly what I'm talking about right now. Exactly what I'm doing right now. First thing, what is it that you love? Right? Welcome, Mr. Tribe. Right? What is it that you love, guys? Now, once you understand what is it that you love, you gotta understand what is it that you can get paid for. No point. I mean, there is point you can still keep as your passion, what you love. But if you're not gonna get paid for it, right? You need to get paid for what you love. Now next, you gotta know, hey, is this something that the world needs? Right, guys, these 4 cycles changed the course of my life. You gotta know what you're good at. You gotta know what you can get paid for. You gotta know what the world needs. And you gotta know what you're good at. Man, I want you to make this your goal tonight, guys. I want you to sit down on a piece of paper and a pen. And don't talk to people about this. Don't talk to your friends and family and ask them, hey man, what do you think I'm good at? What do you think I like, guys? Right? Hey bro, you think I'm good at this thing? No way. Guys, when I decided at the age of 17 I'm going to publish a book, I didn't sit down with none of my friends. I knew what their opinions were going to be. Right? Family tell me, who do you think you are? Right? You can never change those around. You can only change yourself, guys. So Ikigai, when it comes to Ikigai, you got to figure out, what is it that I love? You got to figure out, what is it that I'm good at? Okay? You got to figure out, what is it that I can get paid for? And you got to figure out, what is it that the world needs, guys? Right? And now, once you figure this out, what is it that I'm good at? And what is it that I love? What's the connection between those two things? The connection is pretty simple, guys. The connection is that becomes what? That becomes your passion. Okay, that becomes your passion. That becomes something that you do and you enjoy it and you do it every single day. Alright? Imagine waking up at 7 a.m., guys. I don't remember the last time I woke up at 7 a.m. Every single day, I'm either waking up at 5 or 6. Why? Because I'm waking up every single day thinking to myself, who is it that I'm going to impact today? Who am I going to speak to today? Who am I going to make smile today? Right? Who am I going to make them laugh today? Who am I going to give them a good day today? Right? So what I love and what I'm good at, that's my passion, man. Right? Moving on. What I'm good at and what I can get paid for, that becomes my profession. When someone asks me, what do you do for a living? I'm a network marketing professional. You heard that, right? Network marketing professional. That's what you do for a living? Yes, that's what I do for a living. Right? Moving on. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up in 2 minutes, okay? Now, moving on. What the world needs and what you can get paid for, that becomes your vocation. That becomes your employment status. Right? That becomes your job. That becomes your business. Okay, that's your vocation now. Does that make sense, guys? That becomes what? That becomes your vocation, okay? And lastly, what you love and what the world needs, guys, that becomes your mission. Right? Hey, if I was to sit down today with you and I say to you, hey, what's your mission? Right? What's your mission? What's your purpose of life? Guys, someone had this serious conversation with me about 3 years ago. Hey man, what would people be able to see 20 years after you're dead? Right? That's the reason we published the book. Right? 29 money lessons I learned from self-made multimillionaires. Right? Guys, I had these millionaire mentors of mine. And I said, hey man, one of them really, right? Andy Harrington. He had a serious conversation with me. Hey man, if you die today, what would you leave behind? I said nothing. Exactly. That's why we wrote the book. What's your purpose? I made one of my chief aims and purpose of my life to impact the lives of over what? Over 1 billion people, guys. With that said, thank you very much. I hope you guys understand the whole concept of IKIGAI, okay? Just to summarize what IKIGAI is the whole concept of having guidance, fulfilled life, and a life of satisfaction, guys. Doing what you love on your own terms, right? To understand and to really get this concept, you gotta understand 4 components, okay? 4 things, okay? What are those 4? What do you love? Not what does your mother love? What does your dad love? Right? What does your other half like? No. What do you like? What do you love? Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, what are you good at? What are you not just good at? What are you damn good at? Now, once you understand what you're good at, you gotta figure out, can I get paid doing this thing? Like, so far, I love this. I'm damn good at it. Can I get paid for doing this? Once you understand that, you gotta figure out, does the world really need this? Man, you can never be, you cannot afford to be selfish. You gotta be selfless. Right? Once you understand those 4 things, then you gotta figure out, okay, what's the connection between what I love and what I'm good at? That becomes your passion. Okay? Now you gotta understand what's the connection between, right? Between what I love and what I can get paid for. Okay, you gotta understand this, guys. And if anybody needs this, in detail, man, you can always hit my WhatsApp. You can always hit me up. And guys, with that said, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the night, okay? God bless each and every one of you.
This morning I was chilling out in London, oh. Then I ended up in Istanbul. Last night I was in Switzerland.